Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're going from music, which was the previous one, back to art. But the theme is the same, and it's fighting without fighting. Bear with me. Hope you enjoy. So, Bruce Lee, okay, never mind Bruce Lee. We discussed that. He was great with that concept, fighting without fighting, because, and the last thing we talked about before my teacher called me, and who taught me this whole thing anyway. I mean, if it weren't for teacher, uh, and that's the great thing about Bruce Lee is a lot of his films, in fact, all of them have great respect for teacher. Uh, who in our society, our culture, I don't know what's happened, but let's try to respect and thank and be grateful to our teachers who uh, spend their lives trying to help us and then get very little gratitude. But I'm digressing. I don't want. I'm sorry. That's a personal issue. I'm sure that I feel that way about. If the thing is, we help. We're all each other's teachers, and we're all each other's students. So as we progress in our conversation, which hopefully I'm listened to as much as I'm yapping, that others that kids in the schools or whoever's listening, fellow human beings, we're all, each studying. We're all students. We're all uh, not just kids, but we're all in humanity. The point is, no one wins in a fight. And if you don't believe that, you could think about the fact that I'm using art it's my way of fighting without fighting. And the whole point of this video is to learn to do things that enable you to gain power in the world without hurting someone else. Or, the thing is, if no one wins in a fight and you become a great dancer, or you become a great actor, or you become a great engineer, you have then mastered the next step in your path in your life, uh, with regards to learning how to fight without fighting. Now, an example would be Mike Tyson, uh, because he grew up in Brownsville in the projects in Brooklyn. Now, I've taught there in Brownsville, uh, and it's kind of a tough. It's a tough, not kind of a tough. It's a tough area, and for him, the art of fighting without fighting was to get into boxing, because at least boxing is a form of martial art. Uh, so he devoted his life, was able to, it was his path to do boxing as a way to getting off the street and stop. And he was being bullied. Okay, can you believe it? Mike Tyson was being bullied, so he turned to a martial art, which is an organized and controlled way to. It's kind of like fighting fire with fire, because you're still fighting in boxing, but what you're really doing is he defeated the people that were bullying him when he was a little kid in Brownsville and the projects in Brooklyn, were defeated. Because where are they now? And where's Mike Tyson now? I have a teacher, a great teacher, that just recently called. I spoke to the teacher on the phone about Mike Tyson and his recent fight, where he was, how old? How old was he? Do want to talk about age and mess with Mr. Tyson's age necessarily, but he's to be commended, because he'll never give up, because he's inside, in his heart, he's been given something great, which is to be able to fight, have the courage to fight. I mean, that's his art. Okay, martial art, there's many, this is mine. And then you say, well, how does that relate to boxing? Well, I'm not athletic. I was never very strong, and art is my way of fighting without fighting. Okay, I've talked enough. Sometimes I talk too much. The last thing and the main thing is learn what it is that will help you to gain power in the world in a non-violent, non-aggressive, overtly aggressive way, in a way that doesn't hurt others, but that helps you to learn and grow and become something socially and economically, and with regards to careers and jobs and school and college. What is it that you're good at? Are you a great dancer? Are you a great mathematician? Do you want to just excel at something? If you excel, you will defeat all the little by little. It doesn't seem like it because they're going to pick on you, but you can't let it get to you because you have to always fight. It's not always easy. This is planet Earth, and it's not supposed to be easy. But learn the art of fighting without fighting, and that's what we have so far in our. Because as I've been talking about that, I've been drawing, and we're not finished with this drawing. It's going to be a painting. I'm going to work this weekend at my lady friends in the Bronx on paintings and continue the discussion of the art of fighting without fighting. Have a good day.